me in running this class of these incredible men and women. And the instructors and I greatly appreciate your unwavering commitment through our academy. Our needs never went unmet. Thank you. The crews and the staffs of all three departments, thank you. This was not possible without so many members of all three departments. From the dirty prep work of getting our training house ready to the fun days of live fire, this class wouldn't have happened without so many of you that stepped up and helped to get this class through. I'd love to name everybody off, but I think Chief Hash would probably be blinking the lights or giving me the get off the stage because it would take so long. So real quick, by a show of hands, if you were involved in anything at all, from the interview process to the background of, the backside of helping us through, getting masks and air packs to, uniforms, all the way through to the graduation, please, by a show of hands, raise your hand, coming out and helping me. Please put those hands up because I couldn't have done it without you. It takes an absolute army to get this done. Thank you. It wasn't just 6 of us. Man, I owe so much to the instructor group that I was fortunate to work alongside. These guys are absolute rock stars. I was fortunate to learn continuous through the guys and the instructors that I worked beside. Each one of them have poured their knowledge and their passion into each of these recruits. I couldn't have done it without you all. I ask Rob Coonfield, Sam Daughtry, Seth Jones, Tanner Howard, Matt Pinner, please stand to be recognized. Thank you guys for your time, passion, and more importantly, your friendship. To my wife, Shauna, Rob's wife, Amy, Sam's wife, Caitlin, Seth's wife, Elizabeth, Tanner's wife, Keely, Matt's fiance, Kara, thank you for supporting us. I'm certain that we came home grouchy, tired, detached a few nights over this academy. Well, I'm certain I did. I can't speak for them, but I'm certain I did. Thank you for your patience and your support. I promise there's only 2 pages. I did big font so I could read it without my readers. The spouses and significant others of these recruits. This commitment and sacrifice was not only from them, but also from you. I'm sure there was times that you questioned if this was worth it, that the nights of them coming home tired or burying themselves in their textbooks, that you wondered if this was really worth it. Them falling asleep early after long fire nights. But your support and your patience through the last 6 months have not gone unnoticed and appreciated. Thank you for supporting these men and women, and welcome to our families. All right, class of 08-23. Man, what a journey. I can't believe that it started so quick and ended so quickly. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey and your career. I hope that you all are as proud to be one of my recruits as I am proud to have been one of Dave Rapp's. I promise you all that I will always be there for advice, support, and a chat. Just no pictures, right, Pinter? You'll have to ask them later. I challenge you all to stay involved, stay driven, stay passionate. You all have learned the last 6 months is just the beginning. What we taught you is how to ride a bicycle with training wheels, and that's it. It's up to you over the next 20 to 30 years how your career will progress. Surround yourself by firefighters and instructors similar to the firefighters and instructors that helped and taught you through this academy. Those people will drive you to be great. Remember, this is the best job in the world, especially if you're good at it. Class of 08-23, my last lesson to you as recruits is a lesson from Kobe Bryant referred to as a Mamba mentality. To quote Kobe, "It is a constant quest to be better today than you were yesterday and better tomorrow than you were today." Class of 08-23, always strive to be the best version of yourself. At this time, I'd like to ask Captain Tanner Howard to come up and address Class 08-23.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. Captain Tanner Howard with the Noblesville Fire Department. I'm also probably the last person that should have a microphone in public. So if you're near a small child, cover their ears. We'll try to get through this together. From the first organized fire service in Rome under Augustus Caesar to the bucket brigades and horse-drawn engines of 17th century England, Benjamin Franklin, the creation of the American Fire Service in Philadelphia, to the Industrial Revolution and the creation of professional fire departments supported by municipal and district partnerships, history of the fire service is rooted in honor, tradition, sacrifice, and selfless service. Today's American Fire Service is certainly different, but it's another chapter added to the storied chronicles of its past. And we're here tonight to celebrate and welcome its newest members. Class of 0823 began their journey into the fire service in August of last year, surrounded by unfamiliar faces, unfamiliar territory, quickly introduced into a challenging environment. Within a few short days, the recruits registered their bunker gear and breathing apparatuses, and then battled not only excessive heat, but their own self-doubt and fears as they negotiated their first test, which was a series of confidence-building obstacle courses. After completing a 40-hour course on hazmat, the class moved into learning the ins and outs of fire behavior, fire extinguishers, and the way various buildings are constructed. By week 6, class of 0823 moved into the truck company operations of their academy. I've been told it was their favorite portion. From here, the members were trained how to conduct forcible entry, deploy ground ladders, provide rooftop ventilation, conduct effective search and rescue operations. At the conclusion of truck company operations, the graduating class moved into further firefighter survival company ops, as well as learning how to rescue other firefighters in trouble. Following these subjects, the class moved into engine company operations phase, which included learning how to properly deploy and effectively operate hose lines. Fire portion of their academy concluded with roughly a month's worth of live fire evolutions, and each recruit receiving a Fire 1 and 2 state certification. Following the fire portion of their academy, the member from Zionsville, 1 Lebanon member, and 3 Noblesville recruits already holding an EMTB certification joined their respective shifts to begin their precepting time, and the remaining members then moved on to EMT portion of the academy. They were taught and trained on the intricacies of emergency medical services and how to provide quality and effective medical intervention when they are called upon by the public. This portion of the academy concluded with every member passing a state hands-on practical exam, and later this month, these members will take their National Registry EMTB test. As I've already mentioned, these recruits have battled various challenges since their journey began last year. They've pushed themselves, and they've been pushed by the training divisions of the respective departments here tonight. Throughout this academy, these members have experienced a wide range of emotions and have already had to invest both physical and mental capital into this profession to reach this very moment. I'm speaking for every firefighter in the room when I say, though, that this profession is worth giving your all for. All right, now we're going to have a little bit of a interactive phase of this night. So if I could have the parents of class 0823 please stand for a moment. Let me first say thank you for being here tonight and to be proud of what your sons and daughters have accomplished. Your child's ready to operate effectively and safely on an emergency scene. We'll welcome your sons and your daughters into our family and ensure that they continue to grow and prosper as members of our organization. Thank you for raising a child that strives to place the needs of others above their own and wants to make the world a better place. Continue to support them, encourage them, and be there for them throughout their careers. Thank you. All right, if I can now please have the spouses and significant others of class 0823 stand for a moment. Let me first say thank you for the sacrifice you guys have already made and for the continuing sacrifices you're going to make in the future. I want to welcome you to our family and let you know that if you find yourself struggling, you're not alone. The firefighters in this room are not only here for the citizens we protect, but we are here for our spouses and the families that support us throughout our endeavors. And our spouses are here to support you throughout this transition. Closely behind a countless number of firefighters stands a great wife or husband. Personally, I could not do this without the love and support of my wife, Keely, that's here tonight. Continue to be there for your spouse or your significant other. Encourage them, mend them when needed, listen to their stories, and make sure they listen to your needs as well. Thank you. All right, now I'm going to speak directly to the members of Class 0823. Training divisions of the departments here tonight have given you numerous pieces of guidance throughout this journey. But allow me to send you off with some parting advice. Do not forget this day, and do not forget the feeling that you have right now. Remain a student of the fire service, regardless of how much seniority you obtain over the course of a career. Remember that everything you've been taught to this moment is a perishable skill. Continue to train and learn with effectiveness and enthusiasm. Aspire to be the firefighter that you would want to come help your loved ones. As a great fireman once said, you can never learn enough about a job that can kill you. Remember that as you've had to earn the right to sit here today, so too will you have to earn the right in the place amongst our family. This is the best profession the world has to offer, and it is one of the most noble occupations that exist. You're going to be looked upon as heroic men and women, from the young to the elderly and everyone in between. Public's expectation of you as a firefighter is you will go places where they cannot and do the things that they are unable to do. This will be expected of each of you, regardless of anything else that is occurring in your life. At times, you're going to find yourself hot or cold, wet, hungry, and exhausted. You are going to have bad days, and you're going to have incredible days. To quote the great author Ernest Hemingway, you'll ache, and you're going to love it. It will crush you, and you're still going to love all of it. Reach out when you're struggling. Remember that it is okay to not be okay. Take care of yourselves and take care of your families. Very shortly, you'll be taking an oath that carries with it a price tag up to and including your life. Never forget this oath. And remember that as a public servant, you do not get to decide when this oath matters. Provide selfless service to all, and remember that you're now becoming something much bigger than any one individual. Every emergency, no matter how big or small, has a face attached to it, and everyone matters or no one matters. Thank you for your time, your passion, your commitment, and the sacrifices you have already made to be here today. I'm proud of every one of you, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the streets. Thank you. Now I'm going to call Chief Mackey to the stage. Oh, my bad.
All right. We're going to take a second real quick to acknowledge a few of the individuals of Class 0823. We've, over the years, handed out a couple of awards to acknowledge some of the excellence that has occurred over the 6 months of training. I want to say that so many individuals in this class, if not all of them, show exactly the same skills, passion, and love for the job as the winners of this award. The first award is what we refer to as the Fully Involved Award. This award demonstrates what's called the Big Four, an all-in attitude to give all-out effort, to treat people right and do your job. This award was decided and chosen by the peers of the class. And at this time, I would like to ask Levi Lyons to come up and receive this award. The next award is the Andy Fredericks Excellence in Training. This award goes to an individual who's excelled through the academy and is the valedictorian of Class 0823. The individual has a bright future at Noblesville Fire Department. Please join me in congratulating Aaron Adams. The last award that I'm going to give out is the Aaron Fields Instructor Award. The Aaron Fields Instructor Award was chosen by the recruits. They're asked, and it's based off of what they feel is what we've asked them is what stood out and left an impression on them, to consider the instructor's knowledge, their instructor qualities, leadership, and attributes. I'm actually blown away by all of these instructors that we've had. Every single one of them is very well worthy of this award. Every one of them had multiple nominations throughout the class, which is incredible that they all connected with different individuals to pour into each one of them. But please join me in congratulating Tanner Howard as the recipient of this award through the class. All right. At this time, I'd like to invite Chief Mackey to the stage.
Good evening, everybody. As the Division Chief of EMS, I have the pleasure and honor to be here this evening to recognize these outstanding individuals who participated in the 2024 Noblesville Fire Department Emergency Medical Technician course. As part of the services the Noblesville Fire Department provides to our community, each firefighter must become certified as an Indiana EMT and maintain that certification for the duration of their career. These recruits have spent many hours reading, studying, doing assignments, taking tests, and performing skill sets. Lots of skill sets. Specifically, they endured 250 hours of didactic education and 40 hours of clinical experience, all within an eight-week period. Each member has successfully completed the course and the state practical exam. One final obstacle is the National Registry written exam. Based on their hard work and dedication, I am confident that each recruit will successfully complete this exam and become certified EMTs. Would everyone join me in congratulating them on a job well done? Upon completing each class, we recognize the student for their hard work and dedication by awarding them with the Golden Stethoscope Award. This award is not just for grades, but for overall attitude and eagerness to learn. The recipient of this award will receive their name engraved on a plaque and receive a stethoscope. This year's recipient of the Golden Stethoscope Award is Ryan Barnett. I would also like to take the opportunity to recognize our outstanding EMT instructors. We have an awesome staff of instructors dedicated to learning, the learning process and educating future generations of EMTs at the Noblesville Fire Department. Thank you to Captain Paramedic Anson Harrington, EMS Duty Officer Paramedic Kevin Livingston, EMS Duty Officer Paramedic Josh Gates, EMS Duty Officer Paramedic Nathan Smith, Lieutenant Paramedic Colin Fogarty, Firefighter Paramedic Todd Watson, Firefighter Paramedic Ryan Hawbush, Firefighter Paramedic Tony Murray, Jim Ginder, and a special thank you to Captain Paramedic Chris McClure. Captain McClure took on the lead instructor role, helping organize the class and teaching most of the hours, and he ran a well-organized state practical. Upon completing each class, we also recognize one of our instructors for their exceptional teaching skills. This year, the students have selected Captain Chris McClure as outstanding instructor. Recruits, as you transition onto the front lines, I have these words of advice. Becoming an EMT is part of the job, but being an EMT is a choice. Choose to be your best by honing your skills that you've learned and always strive to learn more. Remember that the patient's call to 911 is an ordinary day for you, but for them, it may be the worst day of their life. Patients place their trust and lives in your hands, which is a huge weight to carry. Act with integrity and professionalism. Everyone is watching. Regardless of how you feel, always show kindness, grace, and mercy. It does make a difference. Being a good patient advocate is probably the most important thing that you can do as an EMT. Also, being an EMT is not easy. Throughout the course of your career, you're going to be exposed to sights, sounds, and smells that you'll never forget. It's important to remember that you need to take care of yourself. Take care of your mind, body, soul, and spirit. It is imperative. Remember that there is no shame in the rescuer asking to be rescued. Your NFD brothers and sisters stand by you, and we are here for you. I'm extremely proud of each one of you. You have worked hard and you have done well. Congratulations all.
Thank you, Chiefs. We will now read the history of the badge. The history of the badge that firefighters wear today originated during the Crusades when the Knights of St. John were fighting for the possession of the Holy Land. During an epic battle of that conflict, located on the island of Malta, fire was used as a new weapon of war against the Knights. In response, the Knights banded together to fight the flames and rescue injured brothers from a fiery death. Later, those heroes were awarded a badge of honor similar to the Maltese Cross. It has come to symbolize protection provided to its wearer and loyalty to those with whom he serves. On top of your badge is a phoenix. This bird is a symbol of rebirth after fire. According to myth, when the phoenix would grow old, it would make a nest from sticks and then start it on fire. Flames would consume the bird and the nest. After the ashes cooled, a young phoenix would rise from the ashes. The Noblesville Fire Department badge is centered on a scramble, which consists of a ladder, cross pike poles, 2 cross bugles, and a helmet at its center. This is outlined with a braided rope. The poles and helmet symbolize the traditional tools used in the fire service. The bugles represent the early American fire service when orders were given on scene by a large brass megaphone. Together, these items symbolize preparedness. This badge is not just a symbol of employment into the fire service. It is a symbol of commitment to a profession with rich history. The shield that was once used to protect an individual in battle now symbolizes the responsibility of the contemporary firefighter to place themselves between an emerging catastrophe and the rest of the community so that the lives and property can be saved. No matter its title, shape, size, or design, the badge remains part of the uniform to remind us of our obligation. We'll now call Public Safety Director Chad Kinect to the stage to administer the oath of office.
Please stand for the oath of office. Please raise your right hand. I state your name. Having been promoted to the office of firefighter in the Noblesville, Lebanon, or Zionsville Fire Department, swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of Indiana, that I will obey and enforce all the laws of the United States, the state of Indiana, and the ordinances of my city, township, county of Hamilton, and the rules and regulations of the Noblesville, Lebanon, and Zionsville Fire Department, and the city of Noblesville, Lebanon, or Zionsville, that I will obey all lawful orders of my superior officers and faithfully discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Recruits, you can take a seat. We will now call the Fire Chief of the Lebanon Fire Department, Chuck Batts, to the stage. He will present the badges for the Lebanon recruits. Rafe Crow, please rise to receive your badge. Rafe will have his badge pinned by Kara Crow and guest. Kurt Keller, please rise to receive your badge. Kurt will be pinned by Sydney Keller. Chelsea Moore, please rise to receive your badge. Chelsea will be pinned by Battalion Chief Jeff Cheshire. We will now have Zionsville Fire Chief James Van Gorder come to the stage. Jonathan Rollins, please rise to receive your badge. Jonathan will be pinned by Donna Rawlings. Noblesville Fire Department Fire Chief Matt Mitchell will now come to the stage. Aaron Adams, please rise to receive your badge. Aaron will be pinned by Alexis, Ollie, Addie, and Ella Adams. Heather Baker, please rise to receive your badge. Heather will be pinned by Kyle Baker. Ryan Barnett, please rise to receive your badge. Ryan will be pinned by Candace Channing and Chance Barnett. Josh Bickle, please rise to receive your badge. Josh will be pinned by Peyton Seaman. Josh Clark, please rise to receive your badge. Josh will be pinned by Sarah, Easton, Harrison, Remington, and Lincoln. Antonio Cortez, please rise to receive your badge. Antonio will be pinned by Juan Martinez. Craig Coslow, please rise to receive your badge. Craig will be pinned by Linda and Andy Coslow. Unfortunately, our next recruit, Nicholas Golab, he's already been placed on shift. He was sent home today sick. So if we could all give him a round of applause. Andrew Haskell, please rise to receive your badge. Andrew will be pinned by Emily and Jackson. Joseph Isbicki, please rise to receive your badge. Joseph will be pinned by Carly and Delilah. Taylor Kerr, please rise to receive your badge. Taylor will be pinned by Samantha and Tatum. Levi Lyons, please stand to receive your badge. Levi will be pinned by Lieutenant Benjamin Box. Grant Myers, please rise to receive your badge. Grant will be pinned by Roger Myers. Jacob Mills, please rise to receive your badge. Jacob will be pinned by Alex Mills. Jack Parker, please rise to receive your badge. Jack will be pinned by Bailey Parker. Matthew Perone, please rise to receive your badge. Matthew will be pinned by Elise and Francesco. Brantley Springmeyer, please rise to receive your badge. Brantley will be pinned by Chris and Denise Springmeyer. Jordan Vlaskamp, please rise to receive your badge. Jordan will be pinned by Nicole Pachorik. Shelby Whitaker, please rise to receive your badge. Shelby will be pinned by Kim Whitaker. Chief Matt Mitchell will now address the Noblesville Fire Department recruits.
Well, it's always a great night when we can give honor to whom honor is due, and everybody on this stage deserves our honor. So please give them a round of applause. I would like to welcome our newest firefighters and your loved ones to our NFD family. We are thrilled to have each one of you ready to gear up and serve our community. For those of you who don't know, NFD began in 1871 as a hook and ladder company. That means for 150 plus years, the people of Noblesville have been able to call on us in their time of greatest need. Honor that tradition. You are automatically given trust based on the badges you have earned and now wear. But that doesn't end today. You have to earn that trust every day. Children will look at you as a superhero as you combat suffering. Parents will treat you like trusted family because of our integrity. When NFD knocks, people open up the door to their homes. They do this with total confidence because they know the professionals are here to help. Parents will hand you the most precious part of their lives, their children, knowing that they can trust you to do what is right with competence and compassion. That trust has been purchased by the sacrifice and dedication of the men and women of NFD for the course of 15 decades. Never tarnish the legacy of those who came before you. Less than 0.1% of the U.S. population are professional firefighters. You are now part of that 0.1%. You are being paid to perform a physically demanding job, often in harsh environments, under stressful conditions, anytime, day or night, with or without sleep. This is the definition of a professional tactical athlete. So take care of your body, steward your mental health, strengthen your resolve, because your crew and their families will be depending on you. You have been trained by some of the finest instructors the fire service has to offer. Take that training and build on it, always striving to provide elite service. Train, train, and then train some more with a passion for perfection. Continue to sharpen your disciplined initiative to maximize opportunities to fulfill our mission. Prepare for the unexpected, because over the next 20 plus years, you will be surprised many times as you defend the public from harm. Excellence is never an accident. Today marks the beginning of a new segment of not only your lives, but the lives of your loved ones. You will miss school events. You will miss birthdays. You will miss Christmas. But you won't miss the opportunity to make a difference. You will make the lives of your fellow citizens better with your selfless service. So trust in this. You have been well prepared to do good, because that's what we do every day. May God bless each one of you and your families. Welcome to the Noblesville Fire Department.
We will now have the class speaker, Aaron Adams, come forward. Hopefully you had something prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed graduates and honored guests, thank you for being here today. Thank you to the families, both for our cadre and my classmates, for giving up your loved ones during the past 7 months of training. It's been an honor. I would like to share a special thanks to my wife and 3 children, for without them, I would not be where I am. I, like most of us in this room, grew up with a dream of being a parent, a doctor, a professional athlete, whatever it may be. Mine was to be a firefighter. I grew up in the heart of wildland fires in Southern California. I remember vividly as a child watching the mountaintops glow at night. I told my mom at the age of 3 that that's what I wanted to do. I mean, who doesn't want to spray things with a hose? It's all I had dreamed of doing. However, with every dream comes challenges. Mine was my 4th grade teacher telling my mom in front of me that college wouldn't be an option and that I won't amount to anything in this life. The worst part of him saying that is that as I got older, I began to believe it. Years went by and I still wasn't there. I finished high school, but didn't take it seriously, so I didn't get into any universities. I thought I might pursue the fire services, but decided to try community college instead. In reality, I was scared of failure. Ironically, I pretty much failed out. So after a year and 1 semester, I decided to join the military. I needed the discipline that the Army would instill in me. I needed the challenge, but most importantly, I needed to find my confidence. The Army is where I began to realize my potential. I was to be put through those tough times of physical pain, thinking my body may break, times of unfortunate pain from the outcome of losing friends to the enemy, and times of loneliness, being away from my family. These difficult times molded my ability to adapt and overcome whatever I set my mind to. After the Army, I went back to college. However, this time was different. I had this new drive that I was not going to lose. I figured I would get a degree and then join the fire services. But just when you think you have life planned out, something, or someone in this case, is placed in front of you that changes your world. Unlike my fourth grade teacher, my wife reminded me of my potential. She encouraged me. I told her day one that I would be applying for a fire department job as soon as I finished my bachelor's. She had different plans. She thought I should continue school even further. So continuing school for a master's, having a kid, moving 2 different states, having 2 more kids, turning 30, I began to think it would never happen. I began to let go of my dream and settle for where I was in life. I have a beautiful family, a nice home, a very slowly receding hairline. What more could I want? Luckily, like many people with a dream who haven't chased it, I was working at a job that was super unfulfilling and made me miserable. This gave me the push I needed to finally do it, to finally apply. And thank goodness I did it. Thank goodness we all did it. We all face hurdles in life, and you know what? Good. We have to fall. We need to struggle. The key to falling, though, is being willing to get back up. When we get up, we climb. We take a 10,000-foot view of life, and we push through. And this is it, team. We've climbed our mountain and have descended our 10,000-foot view. We are now boots on the ground. Our safety net of having instructors under controlled circumstances is gone. We step out into the real world where we're expected to protect and serve this wonderful community. To all of us here, don't settle now. Let's go forward with our heads high, mouths closed, and ears open, willing to continue to learn and develop our skills. Grow physically and mentally, keep our discipline to give the people of Noblesville, Zionsville, and Lebanon our very best. For those out there who haven't chased their dreams, and my own children still forming theirs, do so. Go after it. Take that leap. Don't let anyone or anything stand in your way. Use the tough times as fuel and dig deep to keep your motivation. And if it doesn't happen the first time, try again and again and make it happen. Dream big, and to quote the late Jimmy V, don't give up, don't ever give up. Thank you.
Okay, we are almost at the end of tonight's events. I did want to announce that following this, we'll open our Union Hall, local 4416 Union Hall. It's 399 South 14th Street. Code says we can only hold 285. Chief, I'm asking for maybe look the other way. Okay, you heard it from the chief. Fire marshal's not here, so everybody is welcome to join us there. The locals providing beverages. Our ladies auxiliary has some refreshments. Should be a good night for the rest of you. Just be careful. At this time, we will now call up NFD Chaplain Fritz Good again for the benediction. When he's complete, you will be released.
May we bow our heads again. Dear Heavenly Father, we come with thankful hearts for these people that will be willing to serve. What a blessing they are to our community. I would pray that they would have many years of service. I would pray that they would have strength and that their souls would be strengthened in a way that they would continue on, recognizing what a blessing they are to us. We're so thankful for them. We thank you in many ways. In Jesus' name, amen.
That concludes the evening. You're released. Hey, congratulations. Congrats.